Okay, let's break down the Suicide Boys style and create a track using their approach. While this is primarily a Suicide Boys focused video, there will be some similarities between them and artists like Bones and Ghostmane, so I probably will include them in the title and tags as well. Let's get it. First, we're going to start off making the beat. I'm going to start with a dope kick pattern. Tip: make sure the kick is just as hard, aggressive, and unforgiving as your stepfather. Next, we're going to add a crashing cymbal to the beginning of each bar. Now we're going to start sprinkling some hi-hats through the mix. Some fast ones, some slow ones, some high ones, some low ones. Next, I layered the fuck out of these snares, stacking them one on top of the other just like dead bodies in a mass grave. Then I added this snare roll, which evokes feelings oddly reminiscent of the time your father pushed your mother down the stairs in an attempt to abort you. Then I added this screeching sound. Then I added this spooky sound. Now the drum fill pattern is finished and it sounds something like this. Ooh. Yeah. Next up is the bass. I used both a sub bass and an 808 for extra bassy flavor. You can't have too much bass. Now on to the main melody. My CPU is overloading when I try to play this, so there's gonna be some crackling. I apologize. Now I'm gonna detune the source sound with an LFO in order to create some extra unsettling vibes. Next, I applied some automation and gross beat with the reverse effect. It reminds me of trying to recover repressed memories from my childhood. Last but not least, let's look for a crow sample on YouTube and add it to our beat. Okay, dope. We got our beat. I mixed it down. Let's listen to it. Nice. That sounds pretty good, but we're not done yet. We still have to add vocals. Now we need to write lyrics in the style of Suicide Boys, so we're gonna have to boil down their content into a handful of talking points. A. Drug use. References to Xanax, marijuana, alcohol, etc. B. Death and other gruesome imagery. C. Guns. D. A sprinkle of edgy Satanism. And E. Fucking yo bitch. Next up, we have to worry about delivery. So we're gonna create a section with quiet, raspy vocals, delivered uncomfortably close to the microphone, sort of like this. Then we have to create a section with louder, yelling vocals. All right, let's get it.
Shoot up my face with a bullet. Pick up the trigger and pull it. I got the perks, I got the Zans, putting them all in my pudding. Mama be calling my phone, niggas just know my bones. Fucking your bitch in her ass, so I left the condom at home. Smoking the blunt, already drunk, homie, that's just how I stun. Give me your deal, send it your advance, I'll spend it all in a month. Covered out the grave, looking for something to fuck. Give me some brain while I get stoned, then I start busting a nut.
Can't come down off my grind, high for days. Probably I'll just die this way. What the fuck you trying to say? I could paint a perfect picture with your canvas and a blade. Taking the tip and I dip it in blood. Right there I plant my name. What's up? As you probably know, YouTube is demonetizing channels with under 1,000 subscribers and under 4,000 hours of watch time. So it's more important than ever that if you do like my content, to like it, share it, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Share it on social media with your friends and all that stuff. And to be clear, I'm not worried about losing ad revenue because I'm not making much revenue anyway. I have like $80 in the AdSense account, and I don't really care about that because that's not where I'm making most of my money on YouTube. I'm making most of my money on YouTube from selling instrumentals. And in order to sell instrumentals, one thing that's vital to that is my discoverability on YouTube. And I have a suspicion that once smaller channels get demonetized, they're not going to be recommended with the same priority that monetized videos are. Because why would YouTube bother to recommend videos that aren't making them any money? It doesn't make business sense to me. And basically, the way YouTube's been operating over the past few years, I've just come to suspect and expect the worst case scenario. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Share on social media if you like it. And that's pretty much it. Peace. I appreciate all the help and everything. Thank you.